Hello and welcome to day 44. In day 44, we continue with our meditation coaching. And I've got a copy of the Bible here, and I'd like to share with you Psalm 119, 97 to 111. I've only listed a few of the verses here though, but you're free to grab your own Bible and take a look. So I saw here at verse 7, "Oh, how I love your law. It is my meditation all of the day." And it just reminded me that quite a few of us have our favorite Bible verses. And the Bible is a great source when you're wanting to do a meditation, just to open up the Bible, find your favorite verses and read them. They're a good way to meditate as well. Of course, there's also music. Listening to music or playing music can be a wonderful source of meditation. In verse 97, "Your testimonies are my meditation." And then 105, "Your word is a lamp to my feet and a light to my path." It's a lovely song by Amy Grant that I always think of when I when I see that verse. Your word is a lamp to my feet. And 106, it talks about keeping righteous rules. 107, being severely afflicted, and I give me life, O Lord, according to your word. 108, "Accept my free will offerings of praise, O Lord, and teach me your rules." And in Matthew 25, 14 to 28, this is the story of the parable of the bag of gold. And this is when someone gives bags of gold and expects the employees to do something with it. And in a way, it's talking about how God gives us all something. He gives us talents. He gives us gifts. We are all different, and we all have different gifts and different talents. And it is our duty, you could say it's our duty or our responsibility, to put our gifts and talents into practice, to actually use them and not just let them sit there idle. And you'll see here that at verse 25, it says here, "So I was afraid and went out and hid your gold in the ground." So this is actually something that can actually be quite common, actually, that it's easy to get afraid. It's easy to feel afraid. There's so many scary things out in the world that we can find ourselves in a position where we are too afraid. We're too afraid to take action, and we hide. And in being afraid and in hiding, well, you can see there the response. That behavior was not applauded. It wasn't appreciated. In fact, he was reprimanded for being afraid and for hiding in respect to that bag of gold. And at verse 29, it says that whoever has more will have abundance, and whoever does not shall have what they do have taken away from them. And it says at 30, now it seems quite harsh, doesn't it? At its verse 30, it says, "Throw that worthless servant out into the darkness, where there will be weeping and a gnashing of teeth." So what does it mean? Does it mean that if we choose to have the emotion of being afraid and then take the action of hiding, does this mean that the consequence of that action will be that nothing good will come of it, and we will just end up crying and grinding our teeth? It gives us something to think about, doesn't it? I thought this is quite relevant when we're talking about and looking into our wheel of life and analyzing the different areas of our life, from our mind, body, soul, our house, finances, or health, all different sorts of things. I think those Bible verses are quite relevant and food for thought. But before we get started, let's just get out some pen and paper and remove any distractions. And I shall begin with a very short guided meditation. So firstly, just take a deep breath and remember to carry on breathing. Breathe your regular breath. We'll do a short meditation, and then we will look into and ask ourselves some questions about the different aspects of our life. So if you'd like to find somewhere that's comfortable for you, completely up to you. If you want to sit up straight with your legs crossed and back straight, or if you'd rather just lie down. And when you're ready, you may gently close your eyes. Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. A deep breath in and a deep breath out. And now we're just going to count from 5 down to 1. 5, breathe in calm. Breathe out peace. 4, breathe in calm. Breathe out peace. 3, breathe in calm. Breathe out peace. 2, breathe in calm. Breathe out peace. 1, breathe in calm. Breathe out peace. And today we're going to look at the purpose of our life. And imagine if you could have anything that you wanted, if resources were not limited, what would be your dream in this world? What would you like to do? Tap into your imagination. Recall all the dreams you've had in the past. Think back on all the experiences that you've lived through. And now open up your senses. Open up your eyes, open up your ears, open up your smell, and tap into your heart, into your intuition. And now dig deep into your feelings. And imagine how you would feel if you were living your life on purpose. If you had the ability, the resources and the skills that allowed you to fulfill your purpose. If all those things came together, opportunities that allowed you to fulfill your potential, what is it that you would be doing 3 weeks from now? Or what would you be doing 6 months from now? Or 2 years from now? And imagine yourself 2 years from now, when you're living your life and fulfilling your dreams. How does it feel to you? What would you be hearing? What smells would you be savoring? how would you feel? Where would you be? And who would you see there when you look across the room? Who do you see? Now bring yourself back to 6 months from now. In order for you to live the life on purpose 2 years from now, what actions do you need to be doing? How do you need to be living your life six months from now? Make a list. What is it that you would be doing? Who would you be speaking to? Who would you be helping? Who will you be serving? And how will you be feeling 6 weeks, 6 months from now? And then bring yourself back to 6 weeks from now. We're just going to end the meditation now by counting back from 2 down to 1. And 2, breathe in peace. Breathe out calm. 1, breathe in peace. Breathe out calm. You may now gently wiggle your fingers and wiggle your toes, and gently open your eyes. Well, before we leave, we're going to just set our intentions for today. What action points can you do today, leading into tonight, that will give you the greatest benefit? Get out your journal now, your pen and paper. Write down your intentions for today and tomorrow. Also, take the time now to write down any thoughts that popped into your mind while we were doing our meditation coaching just then. Write down everything. What were your ideas for your dream purpose? Who would you be serving? How would you be feeling? What will you be doing in 2 years' time, in 6 months' time, in 6 weeks' time? Now, make a list of 2 or 3 things you're grateful for, 2 or 3 positive affirmations. And lastly, just write down anything that's on your mind now, any questions, concerns, worries, everything. Just get it down onto pen and paper so that it gets out of your head. And you can start the day clear and fresh. Tomorrow, in day 45, we will continue with another session on meditation coaching, journaling, positive affirmations, and gratitudes. This now brings day 44 to a close. Thank you for joining me today, and I will see you tomorrow on day 45. Goodbye.